It happened during third period history when our classroom door slammed open so hard the map on the wall shook. Mr. Carter stood there drenched in sweat, breathing like he had just run a mile, and suddenly screamed, "Does anyone here know a lawyer?" The entire room went silent. Before anyone could respond, he rushed to his desk, opened drawers, and started shoving papers into his backpack with shaking hands. Someone in the back whispered that he was losing it, but Mr. Carter ignored them, looked up again, scanned the room, and repeated, "Does anyone here know a lawyer?" I don't know why I spoke, but I did. I said my aunt was a lawyer, and the room went dead quiet. His head snapped toward me instantly, and he pointed and said, "You, come with me, now." I laughed nervously and tried to protest, but he was already at my desk, gripping my arm and saying he'd explain everything in the car. The class erupted in laughter, phones came out, someone yelled that this was getting uploaded, and he dragged me out anyway. In the parking lot, his car was already running with the driver's door open like he had planned this. I barely had my seatbelt on before he floored it, and through the back window I saw 2 police cars pulling into the school. Mr. Carter saw them too, went pale, and told me to get down. I didn't even have time to ask why before the car swerved onto side streets, taking sharp turns and ignoring stop signs. My heart was pounding so hard I thought I might pass out. After a few minutes, he told me I could sit up, and when I reached for the door handle, it didn't open. Child lock. I demanded to know what was happening, and he quietly said he just needed my help and then I could go. He told me to call my aunt, but when I pulled out my phone, he snatched it from my hand, dialed the number himself, and put it on speaker. She answered, asking why I wasn't in class, but Mr. Carter cut in, introduced himself as a teacher at my school, and said he was being accused of something he didn't do and needed a lawyer immediately, offering to pay anything. There was a long silence before she asked if I was okay. He said I was right there, handed me the phone, and I told her I was safe and confused. She took a deep breath and told us to come to her office immediately. 10 minutes later, we arrived, and inside the office, Mr. Carter dumped his entire bag onto her desk. Papers, flash drives, printed emails, and photos scattered everywhere. My aunt looked at him for a long moment and then said calmly, "Before you say anything, you should know the police already called me." Mr. Carter froze, and in that moment I realized something terrifying. He never brought me for help. He brought me as proof.